Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to take a look at how to set up an online web URL entry assignment. We're going to take a look at what that looks like from student view and how you can go about grading that assignment. So to start with the setup, the first thing you're going to do is click this modules link in the upper left-hand corner. And that'll take a few seconds to load here, but once it does, we're going to go ahead and scroll down to the module where we want to put this assignment. So I'm going to drop it in our week 1 module. And so what I'm going to do is click the plus sign, and the plus sign will open up my option to add an assignment. So here we click new assignment, and I'm going to put the assignment name. And this is going to be online web URL assignment. Now we're going to add that item, and when we do, we go back to our module, but the assignment is here at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that online web URL assignment, and then I click the edit pencil. And when this loads, I can start putting in the information that the students will need to answer the question. So let's say, please provide the link to the Edmonds staff resources page for continuous learning 2.0. There is our assignment. Now I'm going to scroll down. We're going to go ahead and value this at 100 points. And we're in the submission type, we're going to select online, and we're going to do the website URL. For the sake of this demo, we're going to go ahead and assign it to everyone, but we're not going to assign a due date. Please do keep some things in mind, though. If you're going to start from the first day of school, remember that the start of the term is September 9th at 7 a.m. Anytime before that, and the students will be locked out, and actually, you won't even be able to complete it. So make sure that you put the start date there. For this, though, it'll mess up our demo. So let's go ahead and save and publish. And now we see kind of our view of this here. We know what we need to be provided. We know that they'll be submitting a website URL. So let's go home and see what this looks like from the student view. So from the home page, I can actually click the student view button. And it may take a few seconds to load up here, but when it does, I'm now in student view. And I want to go find this assignment and see what it looks like from the student's point of view. So I'm going to click on this week's activities. And the student would, in this case, scroll down until they found the online web URL assignment. And now look at this. It's kind of wild. It looks like there's no place to write. I mean, I can click all over the place and I cannot provide that URL. But what I can do is I can click Submit Assignment. And here it has these different options. So, and this is actually kind of nifty. I can put in a website URL, which I will this time because it's going to be the URL for the Edmonds staff resources site. But I could also put in a link for a file from my Google Drive. So that's kind of a cool option. But for the sake of this, we're going to go ahead and just grab this Edmonds School District Staff Resources page. Click up here, pretending to be the student here, copy that URL, then we can say thank you, but goodbye, and then paste that URL right in there, and then, maybe the student would be like, here you go, and then submit that assignment. And yay, we get our fun confetti because we finished that assignment, and that's so awesome. Now let's look and see how that'll look like for the teacher to receive it. So I'm going to go ahead and click Leave Student View. And then for me as the teacher to see this, I will be in my assignment. So notice that I'm on my online web URL assignment page. I click on the speed grader. And the only student in the course to have finished this so far was the test student. But hey, check it out. It has that URL. I could even click on this if I wanted. It shows a little thumbnail, and since it's a Google Sites page, that's what we're getting. So I could say, hey, does this really even work? Did the student really do their job? I can click on it, it's mad at me because it's a Google site. But if it were a normal Google site where I wouldn't have to sign in, that would work. So I apologize for that. But if it were anything else, it would work. I absolutely assure you. You can put in the grade. Hey, you did a great job, student. You get 100%. I see they did a comment. Again, I can comment to them. I can do a video comment. I can do a speech comment. So great there. I just click submit, and then the student's going to see that comment. They're going to see that grade. And that's how I can go about grading that web URL assignment. So thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.